Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to this waxing night. I'm your host, Moon, just a nerdy girl doing nerdy things, and sometimes even moony things. So we're back with some more Genshin Impact. We're going to be doing the oh, jeez. My cords got a little tangled. Where the waves meet the reef. Girl, thank you for the, how many months? 25 months in total. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it so bright where you are? What do you mean, what is my team? What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with my team. It's a perfectly normal team. Yes, and it's a perfectly good team. It is a good functional team. Remember that local legend you encountered randomly? I beat it and got all 3 of the medals with this team. So 4 stacks? 4 stacks? Are you talking? Well, I mean, Barker does have that 3rd claymore. Anyways, let me just take a preemptive drink because I'm gonna need it. And let's get right into it, because I have a feeling the moment I do, the moment I read this, it's been a while, great hero of Tibet. You've traveled far and wide, met countless prominent figures in big shots of the world. And as we both know, that breadth of experiences a few can hope to match. In fact, I have a business matter that I believe you're generally suited to handle. You will, of course, be generously compensated. If you're so inclined, head to the curatorium secrets at your earliest convenience, and we can talk details.
So, it is from Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the curatorium and check it out.
If the payout being huge means I can, like, pull a 5-star and, like, can still feasibly pull the next patch, then yeah, that's huge. But the Genshin devs are stingy, so that's a no. I'm always thirsty for my hot men. Ooh, a boiga. Kind of burger. I already had dinner, but now that you're mentioning food, I'm hungry. I might bust out a bag of chips.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, I almost forgot. I need to turn off. I need to mute my TV.
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
All right, Nefer. So what do you need us to do? I don't like tomatoes on my burger, but other than that, sounds like a good burger.
How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
It wasn't that long. All I did was teleport. Now my question is, how many people can teleport
Have you heard
into
of the
that?
Krai Trade Expo?
Because it's mentioned like very briefly in I forget if it was like an Archon quest or an interlude. But like it's mentioned during the course of the game that the teleport waypoints that we use are actual teleport systems. It's its own network. So who can use these teleports, I wonder, aside from the traveler? I'd want to kill myself in the game.
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat.
No, I've seen those videos that are just like, oh, I'm like, this is Kirara's path from such and such to such and such. And it'd take like 20 minutes. I'm like, bro.
Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Krai Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
Can we get another anime convention soon? Please and thank you.
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The Expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
Let's go! Love to hear it. You know what, now that you're mentioning passports, where's mine? Should be right here, but I don't see it immediately, and now I'm getting a little annoyed. There it is. Here it is. Here's my passport. I was like, just like now that you mentioned it, I was like, hold on, where's mine? I'm gonna make sure it's nice and safe. Well, at least it's not as bad as the video I showed you, right? All right, so is that why you asked me to come?
Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities.
Damn. They should like reimburse you for any fees you had to pay for that.
Normally I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own.
Damn.
Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I remember when I went to, you know, pay for my passport and send it off, like I just walked in and out. No, all these freaking horror stories about like getting a passport. I'm just like, oh, I'm so glad I got it done. Like I've got a good 10 years or 9 now. And I won't have to worry about it for a while.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
I was like, I'm glad my process was relatively smooth.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
It's nice of you to look out for Yehoda.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths.
Bruh. Get that food.
In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in?
Should be a piece of cake, but what's the catch?
Good instincts. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Krai Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
So, what's the unspoken rule?
No violence at the expo. The
Hmm.
guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
Yeah, sure doesn't.
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
Understood. I feel like that's what's going to happen at some point.
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So, if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right. I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
All right. Starting off with a commission. Well, as things go, let's see.
If you find yourself in a tricky situation, just come find me.
All right, will do. So where is the event venue? There it is. There it is. Can I please get a teleport straight into the venue? Oh.
Try to keep up.
This is why we have Varka. We can get his faces and I can see that bountiful booty.
Ah!
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Looks like it's still being set up.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please. Oh, I should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehoda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry, we're not here to pile more work on you.
In fact, Nefer asked us to help you out.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Nefer asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in.
Chip mine, thank you for the hydrate. How are you doing?
At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehoda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Looks like Yehoda's doing her freaking out face again.
Don't panic, we're on your team.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve? Exactly.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Got it!
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Ino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
Spoiler alert, Yehoda, I'm pretty sure I know those 2 big deal clients from abroad.
Hey, the Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100% to no-go.
Yehoda, it's fine. We're friends with them.
If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if, Don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Alright. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Buzz to us.
Oh, lifesavers, the both of you. Not Krai hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
All right. Got it. Is it a giant ship on the sea? Oh.
One at a time.
Okay, so is this a... Yep. Well... Beto! Where are you?
Wait, is this?
The Alcor?
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Beto!
Beetle! The infamous Merc Captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Yes, it is. About the registration.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
Whoa.
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
God damn.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
I'm on. Everything's legal at this expo, remember?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Huh?
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
But who's gonna buy something like this?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance, after all.
Elon!
Yelan?
And you're wearing your Fontaine fit!
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelan was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beto was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
So what kind of work we talking about? Or can we not talk about it?
The sensitive kind.
Got it.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
100%.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
Oh, sweet. We're getting hot dogs and drinks. Let's go.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod Krai from the bottom of a bottle.
Alright, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
Okay. The crew is directed to unload the cargo, and they follow us to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
Didn't we have this at the last, event like this? Yeah, it was in Mondstadt, right? Okay. All right, let's go meet up with Navia. 'Cause I know it's my queen. Oh, excuse me, my king. I do this all the time. Emperor! There we go. Because I feel like she's both. Okay, let's get in here. There she is!
Flagship. Guess this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
Oh, get over here, girl. I'm guessing you're here for the expo?
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Paimon.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Yes, the girlfriends are here.
Around! Chevreuse!
Yes, let's have us a little girls' meeting.
Krai is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too, Chevreuse?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Krai.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Oh, no problem. Like when I got it, I was like, I know someone who would love this. So it was no problem. I was just like, oh, let me hold on to this. I have a feeling I might run into Chip Mine one day. So let me just... And then we did run into each other. And I was like, I was prepared for this. Because the thing is, I'm actually like holding on to like, yeah, a bunch of stuff for like other people that like I cannot escape the gacha. I feel weird if I don't go somewhere with like a blind bag and I don't like get a blind bag. So there's like times where I end up with like, oh, I can give this to a friend. I know someone who loves this character. It's going to them. So yeah, it was really no problem. It was really no problem.
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
Oh, I remember this.
A weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Yeah, so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
I mean, this is a lawless land.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories in crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here. And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Later, Chevreuse.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us!
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
All right, we lead the girlfriends to the venue.
Wow, it's even bigger sooner than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
Well, we're still in the prep phase, Navia. Be patient.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Well, Clarand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
Hmm. Okay. Well, let's go get Ino. Ooh, I hope it was delicious. All right, thanks, Chip. Thank you for dropping in, Chip Mine. See you later.
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some Expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Oh! Is that her submission for the Expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the Expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the Expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Interesting.
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
Hey, she takes her job seriously.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the Expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Because if the financial situation is strained, that means less snacks.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive research?
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other. And not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
No surprises there.
All right, done. Thwack and Whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
Okay. We leave Ino and Anefa to the venue.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, Aino.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind. I just know it.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Okay.
Oh, good point. The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Okay, so kind of a tower defense. All right, let's go inform Yehoda that we're finished. Hey, yo, are fights breaking out already?
Hey, what was that for?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
A troublemaker, huh? The Expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
Oh, I didn't. It's not like I wanted to throw around these little babies. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Even if they do have ties to the Voynich Guild, it sounds like they were on time and you weren't. Tough nuts.
Hey, we earned our place fair and square.
As if.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger.
I have to admit, I am also looking at Yehuda's thighs whenever they're like decently in frame. Because it's just like, God damn, girl, you're thick.
I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the never card.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
How old are you? What?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
Huh? They should have. Okay. If this is supposed to be a younger individual, they should have given them like the next model up. Cause what the?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
The fuck?
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right, Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. And no one else would even entertain that idea.
No, for real. Like Jesus. Like, you could probably order something online, and people will just be like, "Oh yeah." You're probably like at least like 15 or something. But god damn.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
The technology used to make these toys, perhaps it can also be used to make weapons.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, What? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the Expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
Oh, he just wanted his kids to have the experience of entrepreneurship.
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them.
Yehoda, you're adding more to your plate.
What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you three?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda.
No, wait, for real! He stands out so badly! Like with his voice. Because he just cuts through everyone else. Oh my god.
My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Yehoda, baby girl. Stop adding to your plate.
Got it. I should get going then.
I'm all for protecting kids, but like, if he's their guardian, he should be doing this.
Wow, way to step up, Yehoda.
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
I cannot be the only person who's talking like no, I'm like a couple of days late to this event anyway. Well, quote unquote late, because I was just like, let the. I'm assuming there's going to be 3 story parts, so I was just like, let me wait for 2 parts to be available. That's the phrasing. My brain is gone. And then I'll do 2 parts and like maybe just do like the 3rd part and some miscellaneous things here and there. You know, when it's finished, but like, no, I've been on Twitter. I have not seen anyone talk about that kid's voice yet.
Relax, we'll help you out. Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah, we should help as much as we can.
Attention, everyone.
Ugh.
Participant registration is now complete.
Oh my gosh, I love that dude.
The Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Krai Trade Expo is open for business.
Up my mic a little bit. Oh damn, that looks good.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
Listen, I don't care about NPCs except for Liben. So we can check in on everyone.
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef's goods are selling. Let's go check.
Excuse me. According to the Expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct?
Yeah, did something happen, Anafa?
Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the Expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
All right, let's go check it out.
Come with me.
Anyone's messing with my Ino?
A
Oh!
device that uses Pneuma and Usia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
The
She's just a
Kokake
baby.
craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case,
I'm overthinking it.
I think so.
Elon? Chevron? What are you doing here?
And why do you have a little baby quartered?
Traveler. Paimon. How did you find this place?
Because her guardian is here?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Ino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Ino is not involved in this case.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Enougha, why don't you get Ino out of here? They're not gonna harm her.
Understood.
Poor baby.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
Well, when we talked earlier, it seemed like you both were hiding something.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevra seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Agreed.
I'm all ears. Lay it on me. Got it.
Miss Chevros and I seem to be here in Nod Krai to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off, so that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Ooh.
Yes, there's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
But, what about Nefer's golden rule?
Yeah, we're gonna need to take you to the curatorium.
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
All right, back to the curatorium. Oh, whoops. Listen, ladies, I'd love to let you guys do what you were set out to do, but I did accept a commission and I gotta see it through. Unless I feel like the commission is just that bad.
Nefer, you here? Turns out, we actually do need your help with something.
Look at her. Sitting there smiling because she knew this would happen.
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevros from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another. And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would do is bring us here. How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
Ah, crafty Nefer.
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes, might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Oh, did they slip up?
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Krai Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this.
True.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
So we have to scoop them up where no one's watching.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success!
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
Well, no need to mention it. Besides, I didn't think there'd be, I didn't want any conflict between you guys anyway.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
All right, deal. I'll spill the tea. See, and this right here is why I wanted to wait.
When this is all over,
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
Now, let me go see if there's any secret dialogue between characters. Let me visit. Oh.
Little Chard, I think you're getting smarter. You actually pick out useful treasures from the trash now.
I'm 1,000 times smarter than you.
Oops, I was wrong. It's your arrogance that's been skyrocketing. Maybe I should take that flower back. Looks like someone is getting a bit too big for their britches.
I won't let you! And it's not a flower.
Yeah it is. It's the one I put on you last time.
Well, I won't let you take it.
Why?
Because it makes me smart.
Okay, that was one thing. Let me see if there's any interactions at the flagship, and then I'll check the expo. I'm not heading in there, am I? Yeah, I got farther away. Hold on. Can you tell I'm only in here to grab, oh, I just went the same direction. Can you tell I'm only here to grab daily commissions and then leave? All right. Just making sure. No, I swear. Sapani, you look like you could be one of, like, Ajax's siblings if they were an NPC, not gonna lie. Alright, let me check. Over here. Okay, it's just a kid. Oh!
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
If you don't want a Yehoda, I'll take it.
Is this your idea of a fair trade?
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider.
What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please?
Technical support?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan.
Let me think.
If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of trying to deal with it yourself?
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL.
Okay, Yehoda, what happened?
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo.
Damn. Are their lives really that boring?
The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the Expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Neff. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
I know. Do you think you can help Yehoda out?
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an Expo-wide intimidation strategy.
A Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that?
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation. To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Krai that you won't be able to handle.
I'm kind of concerned.
Really? So what actually happens when you activate it?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it.
Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it.
Now that seems to... Was that, like, part... Okay, so I think that was, like, an extra, extra dialogue, so I wonder... Oh! Girlfriends.
It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula.
Huh?
Uh-oh, things are about to kick off.
What are you worried about, Yehoda?
Shh, don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands.
We helped with that, by the way.
Get on her bad side. An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear. I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the 2 of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though.
Oh, Yehoda, it's fine. They're cool.
You don't think they're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Watch this, Yehoda.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon.
Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunity's presenting itself. Plus, now that the travelers arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
Oh, yes, let's go.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind, Miss Beto.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
See, Yehoda? Were you watching?
Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
They don't call me the traveler for nothing, Yehoda. Oh, that's so much fun. I love that. I love that we get to like kind of flex our connections here. Because it's like, yeah, we know like a lot of people. A lot of influential people too. And I do like that we're like acknowledging that right now. Even if it's just a like, you know, just a little bit like flex in front of Yehoda. Okay, if that's everything, that's everything. I think we are good to continue on to the next part. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Navigate. Let's go.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going.
Yes, I wonder indeed. Yes, yes, let's check on them. Ah, they're over here. I might really just grab a bag of chips.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Are you guys watching your booth?
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these 3?
Paimon.
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these 3 preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on, time to go.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Dude, you do not sound like a little kid.
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play, and boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
Bro, are you trauma dumping on her right now? What's the deal?
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious.
Okay.
That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Ooh, Yolande.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
Did the Java just dive over the box?
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
Oh?
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Krai's a big place. Surely this Expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Exactly what we want.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
All right. Right, so the next part. Oh, are we going? You know what? That's a great place. Oh my god. This is a great place to discuss some secret dealings.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the Expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the Expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but... that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon.
Ooh, but I don't make special sensors.
Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nod Krai?
Are they having a fight?
They're discussing things very strongly.
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, Not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
True.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Well, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Ha! Let's do this thing!
I just wanted to see if this was voiced. Oh, this really is a big ass ship. All right. Ah, right, I accidentally, All right. Back to the flagship.
There he is!
Shh.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Why is that?
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
Oh, was that her getting him?
Just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
Oh?
Nope, not this way.
Ooh.
Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
My leg!
Damn.
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Yes.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Krai. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Ugh.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula can mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
Yo, speaking of thighs, Severus also's got some thighs on her.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the Expo. But as far as our deal with the Curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the Curatorium together.
Sounds good. They made quick work of them.
That went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevros will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the Traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the Expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Oh no, did those guys pick on those kids again?
Move on!
So I'm gonna have to knock some heads.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the Expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
A theft? How did that happen?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas?
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
Mmm.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehuda...
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth.
My sus meter is going off. My sus meter is going off. He's probably the head of all this.
It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez! The guild is never gonna recover from this!
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those failsafes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone? Or is he connected to a crime ring?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not, but... No, how do we explain this?
They have very pertinent information.
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will
do. Back to the curatorium. No, seriously. Ugh. Why isn't it a teleport? Why not? I just want to be able to, like, teleport into their office. Please and thank you.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Krai not too long ago.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils.
Are you telling me they're the children of these three people?
But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye.
Oh, you sure know about that, huh?
From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of Eremites are back in the weapons business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that. No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
Maybe he's being threatened.
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
And this is where the second part ends.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
No worries, Nefer. I also want to see this through. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna end. Ugh. Huh. Oh. Oh, there's anecdotes for this event. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, okay, okay. I think I'd rather... Oh, Hoda! Alright, alright. I think I'm gonna call it here then. Getting a little sleepy and definitely using a snack. So, let me see if any of my friends are live right now. Let me see, let me see. I don't really see anyone. I think I'll just call it here. So, before we go, I'm going to leave you guys off with some links. So you can check me out on the other places of the internet, Discord to chat with the community offline, and VODs to catch any streams you may have missed. Without further ado, I'd like to thank all the chatters, the lurkers, and the subbies for joining me on this waxing night. Until I rise again, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining, girl. Bye!